Your move, your move.
What's up guys, it's Rogue here and welcome to another amazing video on the channel. This is just a quick clip before the actual video starts, reminding you that every month in 2024 we will be giving away something. This month in January we are giving away an entire Valiant Smashers booster box, so make sure that you do enter. Giveaway ends on the 29th, which I believe is a Monday, which will be the last upload of a month, and then I will announce the giveaway at the end of the month, so 2 days later. All you need to do to enter this month's giveaway is just comment down below in any one of the videos that are uploaded this month. There should be around 6 videos. Just comment down below what you are looking to pull from Valiant Smashers and you'll be entered into the giveaway. Thank you for watching and I hope you enjoy the video. What's up guys, it's Rogue here and welcome to the Invoked Combo guide I promised you guys a couple of weeks ago. Couple people wanting to see it, you know, and I love showing off Invoked Combo guides, so why not? If you haven't seen our Invoked deck profile that I posted on Christmas Day, you know, I gave you guys the Christmas miracle of Invoked, make sure you do go and check out that video and then come back to here and everything will make a lot more sense, and I'll be showing combos that I explained in the video prior. So make sure if you do enjoy Invoked, or if you do just enjoy the channel, make sure you do leave a like on this video, subscribe. Road to 2.2k is, you know, it's getting pretty good. And we're trying to hit 4K by the end of 2024. Make sure you can help out if you haven't subscribed already. So, you know, besides all that, I've got the one card combo here. I'm going to show everyone, in case you guys are new to Yu-Gi-Oh!, you've never heard of Invoked, just exactly how the one card combo with Meltdown is. So, we're going to activate our magical Meltdown. Meltdown allows us to grab our invoked monster, which is Alistair, the Invoker. Now we're going to normal summon Alistair, and he adds us Invocation to our hand, link off Alistair into a Almirage, then link off Almirage into a Secure Gardener. You don't have to do any of this if your opponent already has a light in the grave. This is assuming you're going first and they have nothing, because Invocation allows you to use monsters from your opponent's graveyard. Now what you do is you activate Invocation, you're going to banish your Secure Gardener, and then you're going to banish your Alistair, the Invoker, and you are going to summon your invoked Macabre. Now what you can do is activate Invocation effect, goes into the deck, and you add Alistair back to your hand. And just like that, you have a monster negate. It's a negate banish, so it's pretty cool. Doesn't target either, so they can't really dodge it. And yeah, this is the one card combo with Alistair the Invoker. So now that you know the one card combo with Meltdown, I'm going to show you the different variations. So we're going to start off with the Wanted engine, then the Branded engine, then the Dogmatica engine, and then some cool interactions that you guys should probably know if you are playing Invoked. So this is why I love Invoked. There's so many different variations. Imagine when you have 5 cards in your hand, all the plays you can do. It's just crazy. So we're going to start off with the Wanted in the draw phase. This allows us to play around draw. This grabs the Diabell Star, the Black Witch. Now what we're going to do is we can activate Meltdown, grab Alistair the Invoker. Now we can normal summon Alistair the Invoker, and this allows us to grab Invocation. Now we can do a similar play of linking off Alistair into Almirage, and then linking off Almirage into Secure Gardener. Now we can do all of the Diabell Star stuff, and if we get interrupted, we will still have a Macabre anyway, which is what I like. So we're going to do the Black Witch effect. We're going to send Secure Gardener to the graveyard, and now we're going to use Black Witch effect to set from the deck our Snake Eyes. Now what we're going to do is we're going to activate our Snake Eyes. We're going to send the Meltdown to the graveyard, and this allows us to special summon our Jet Synchron. So now we have all the tools necessary to synchro away these 2 cards, and we can actually make our Barload Savage Dragon. Barload Savage Dragon effect is going to target a link in the graveyard. This is exactly why we cannot play the Artemis, because if we had only one, we'd equip Artemis and then we wouldn't actually have a light to fuel for the Macabre. So we equip Almirage in this case. And now Savage has the 1 Omni Negate. Now we can do Invocation. We can banish the Alistair and the light being Secure Gardener. Banish these 2. And now we can summon our boy, our savior, Invoked Macabre. Now what we can do is, we always usually end it with Invocation effect. It's going to put itself into the deck, and we're going to grab Alistair back to our hand. And with this 2 card combo, we have a Omni Negate, and then a can be an Omni Negate as well, but it depends on the other cards in your hand. If this was the only thing in your hand, you have a Omni Negate and a Monster Negate and Banish. So pretty cool if you ask me. Let's move on to the different 2-card variations. Now for the next 2-card combo, we have opened the Magical Meltdown. This can be Alistair the Invoker, doesn't really matter, and the Branded Fusion. Now in this scenario, I always go Magical Meltdown first, and this is going to basically fish for any Ash Blossoms. I think a good player usually holds the interruption for Alistair anyway, but in this scenario, if the player isn't as experienced, they'll maybe Ash it, and then that leaves our Branded Fusion free. We can now activate our Branded Fusion once we have Alistair in hand, and what we're going to do is we're going to send from the deck to the graveyard the Bestial Lubellion, and of course the mandatory Fallen of Albaz. This allows us to summon our Albion, the Branded Dragon. And now on summon, we're going to get his effects, and he cannot be responded to because of Meltdown. And that's cool because we can banish himself and the Fallen of Albaz. And this allows us to make our Mirror Jade. Now, if our opponent had a monster, you can on summon use Mirror Jade, and he still cannot be responded to because it's still in the Meltdown window, which is fantastic. Now we can normal summon Alistair the Invoker, grab ourselves Invocation. We can use Invocation. We are unable to link because we are, of course, Fusion locked because of Branded Fusion. Banish the Bestial Lubellion and the Alistair the Invoker. And we can make our Invoked Macabre. If we had a Fusion monster in the graveyard already, we could make a Goides, and again, we can pop something and our opponent couldn't be able to respond to it because of Meltdown. But now what we're going to do is we're going to activate Invocation effect and give Alistair back in our hand. And again, just with 2 cards, we have a Omni Negate, depending on what I have, but just a Negate and Banish, and a quick effect Banish while sending our Ash Dragon to the graveyard. And this allows us to start our Dogmatica plays during our opponent's end phase. So pretty cool. And now let's move on to a different 2-card combo. So for the final 2-card combo, there's millions of combos in Invoked. I'm not going to have time to explain it all to you guys. Let's just try and show you guys the main combos. We have the Meltdown with the Nadir's Servant. So the combo starts off again with the Meltdown. If they Ash this, it's not the end of the world because you still have Nadir's Servant. But with this, you add the Alistair the Invoker. Now what you're going to do is you're going to normal summon Alistair. You're going to add your Invocation. You need to do this all first because Nadir's Servant locks you out of the extra deck. Now what you're going to do is you're going to link away into your Almirage. And now what we can do is link away Almirage into your Secure Gardener. Now we can activate our Invocation, banishing the Alistair and the Secure Gardener, allowing us to make our Macabre. Now what we can do is we can activate Invocation, put it to the bottom or shuffle it into the deck, grab back Alistair. So that is our bread and butter Invoked combo. Now we're going to combo it with the Nadir. So we activate Nadir's Servant now. What we're going to do is we're going to send the Ash Dragon to the graveyard, and this allows us to grab the Ecclesia from our deck to our hand. We are now extra deck locked, but it's fine because we've done everything we needed to do. Now we're going to special Ecclesia since we control a extra deck monster. Effect of Ecclesia is going to grab us our Dogmatica Punishment, which we play for this specific reason. Now we go end phase. Well, we set this card, go end phase of Ash Dragon grabs us our Fleur-de-Lis. So with these 2 cards, it may not seem like a lot, but we have the any monster negate, summons and negates, doesn't target. We have the monster negate. We did it before, so if they Ash us, we can banish, the Alistair to get the Nadir stuff going through. And we also have the Punishment, which can pop a card on the field by sending an extra deck monster, usually Entis, and an Entis effect will allow us to pop another card. So not too bad at all. We get a lot of interruption. It's really cool when you start chaining the combos together. So if you open the Wanted with the Meltdown and the Nadir, that's when it starts going absolutely crazy, when you start chaining the cards together. I'm going to quickly show you some things that you might need to know if you are playing Invoked. Let me just put this stuff back and I can show you quickly. So a cool thing you can do is with Alistair, you're going to normal summon Alistair, you're going to use his effect, you're going to grab Invocation. Now, if you haven't seen the deck profile, I sort of explained it, but any Bestial, so a Magnamut for example, or even a Druid Swarm, if you have this already on the field, this gives you access to so many different plays. It is absolutely incredible. So the different routes we can do is we can straight up send these two to the graveyard and then make our Chaos Angel. This is more for going second because we need to rely on our opponent having a light, so then we can fuel the Macabre, or even if they have a fusion. But in this scenario, you do Chain Link 1 Angel, Chain Link 2 Jerusalem, send and banish, which is pretty cool, and then do Invocation, which is pretty nice. You can also do from here, what you can do is you can link away into a Almirage and then Secure Gardener. Then you can link these two again away into your SP Little Knight, and now you have the SP Little Knight banish and the Jerusalem pop or send, again chain blocked, and then you can do your invocation and make Macabre that way, which is again pretty nice. When I find Macabre, here he is, by banishing the Secure Gardener and Alistair in your graveyard. Or with these two monsters, put everything back again, so it just shows you the amount of options you have in Invoked. With these two monsters and Invocation in hand, what you can do is you can just link them away, make your Dark Jerusalem, send something, Dark Steel, so again this is more of a going second combo, take something, make your Selene, then Selene Reborn. You can either reborn the Dark Witch or the Invoker, and there has to be spells already in the graveyard, but we play a lot of spells and your opponent would play does play at least a couple spells even if they are playing trap decks. Go into from here into either your SP or your access code, usually access code, and you do access code effect that can't be responded to, target Selene, gains a bunch. Now you can do your invocation, banish Alistair and Selene to make your Macabre, and then you can banish a Dark to pop something with access code, and this is almost enough for game. If you do the invocation effect, add back Alistair, you attack with this, and then damage step, pitch Alistair for game. So those are just some cool things you guys should know about Invoked. As I said, this is still a work in progress, but I'm very happy with the build. I absolutely love Invoked. It's my favorite deck of all time. And I'll keep cooking the deck, guys, as long as you guys keep enjoying the deck profiles and leaving great comments. So if you guys have a different build to this, if you guys use a different engine, you can obviously play Maximus, which gives you access to the Shaddoll engine as well. The thing is, opening Shaddoll Schism is a really big brick if you don't have access to Maximus. Maximus also can easily be put in since we are already playing the Almirage and Secure Gardener line. It just does conflict if we open the Wanted, because obviously we're going to be equipping a Almirage to the Savage, banishing the Secure Gardener for the Macabre, leaving us with zero extra egg monsters in the graveyard to banish for Maximus. So that does conflict a little bit. But if you're not scared of your opponent sending good stuff from their extra deck to the grave and you really want to win the lock people, you can easily add Maximus into this deck as well. But I'll leave it there. I hope you guys did enjoy. I hope you guys have a fantastic new year. If you're seeing this before the new year, I hope you guys had a great one. If this is like the first upload after the new year. And make sure you do subscribe, as we are aiming for 4K in 2024. Bit ambitious, but I think we can do it. At the end of 2024, I want to be able to say we have 4,000 subscribers. So if you're new, make sure you hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you all in the next video.
It's time! Let's go!